Adventures of Dumbbellbee. You better be strong, you better believe. The Adventures of Dumbbellbee. You better be strong, you better believe.
Welcome back to episode 10 of the build of the Adventures of Dumbbellbee. Yeah, van build episode. So I'm at the point now, I'm just going to spin the camera a little bit like that. There you go. I've been out down to Batteries and Solar in Plymouth. Some of you guys might have seen them up at the recent show at the NEC. I needed a few bits. We're going away next weekend. It's my birthday. So I'm going to go back to see the family in Sussex. But there are some bits I need to add to the van. I'm not going to get the van shades in time, which I'm gutted about. It's a 3-week turnaround on those, but I will get them eventually. But some issues, right? Well, not so much issues, some put things right. So I've got a airbeam tent that's also like a drive-away tent with the awning on the side. That was going to work perfectly with the van. Although what I've realised, I've got the exhaust pointed sort of in the tent, which is not really good, is it? So I have bought an extension pipe. So I'm going to extend the hose and see where it goes under the van. Either point it right down past the wheels and out, so it's not going to interfere, or even divert it over the other side of the van. 2 options. Probably end up just going down the back. On the shelf, Batteries and Solar, they got everything. So thank you very much for them. Plugs, needed a plug. I've got to sort my cable out for the hookup. Got my bits and pieces, so I'm going to build that. Got some clips and brackets for the exhaust, Jubilee clip. So they're the kind of things I've got to get onto. But look at this. Look at that. The Adventures of Dumbbellbee on the back. Just one of the test pieces of the merch that we're going to sort of put together with cups and caps and t-shirts and hoodies and all different pictures. So I'm just playing around with it in a minute. Right. First things first, let's get this cable sorted.
Smiling, headlights bright, Samson's barking, Reggie runs, another road, here we come. No plans, no chains, just you and me, living this life wild and free. We're rolling, winning with
Job done. One cable sorted. That can go in here. Perfect. Next job. That'll be the exhaust. Let's go on to that. Right, here we are, back at it today. So this exhaust here is pointing straight out, which is perfect, but not when I've got an awning on. So what I'm doing today is I've got a metre long, here we go, a metre long extension, so I can have this on here and just send it straight down the side like this and out by the back wheels, so it doesn't interfere so much. So there it goes. That's better. So it comes out from up there. I've got some sealant. I'm going to put some sealant over these screws and stuff. Now she comes all the way down, and it clears the awning and tent on the side. Perfect. Right, so that's the exhaust done. Easy, simple job. Took 10 minutes, so happy with that. I've learned how to speed it up in the video. Getting there, aren't I? Right, so another job. Ideal's got eyelets in it. Right, so because we're going to have the inflatable awning on the side, it's an inflatable tent with an awning, so it's a driveway tent. Because we've got that on the side, we've got a Labrador who's not going to crawl underneath because it's too big, but we have Reggie, the dash out, who can get in the tiniest of holes. So we don't want them escaping underneath the van, so I have bought a skirt. It's about 600, I think, 600. And so there is a floor in the awning part, so we'll just put this one down, one over the top. But it's got the bead. So this has just been delivered by posting while I was under the van, and now I'm just waiting for the rails to arrive. So that's the next thing. So I'm going to install the rails on the bottom of the seal, or just above the bottom of the seal, but below the door, so I can slide this in and go past the wheels. It's long enough, and stop the little one from escaping. That's the plan. So next clip will be installing this once the rails have arrived. So bear with me. Back in 2 ticks. The magic of filming. So since the last clip, I took off my overalls there. It's nice and keeps you nice and dry and warm and all cozy and lovely. Put it in the garage, shut the garage door. Keys are in the pocket. Keys for my van, keys for the house. So here I am, making most of my faux pas. I've had some spaghetti bolognese in the microwave, and I've just made a brew. I've got to wait for the wife to come home. Brilliant. What a day. What a day. Hopefully back on it in the next clip. Okay, we're back. The wife rescued me. She brought the keys, came all the way back from work, let me in, got the spare key, opened the garage up. Now the keys are not in this. They are now in my tracksuit pockets underneath, so I won't be leaving them behind. But freshly delivered is what I'm assuming is my track for the skirts go into. So let's get into this and have a look and see what it comes with. Now, I'm hoping it's come with some fittings. If not, I've got some. But that would be really handy if it has. Let's get in there, get in there, get in there. Put the blade away, mind your fingers. Right. Here are said tracks. They're 1.2 meters long. Got 2 of them. So no fixings by the looks of it. Free step-by-step illustrated guide. Really? And a receipt. Right, okay. Let's get inside the bubble wrap. Let's see what we got. I often say bubble wrap, sad really, but in case I've got to send something off, and it comes in handy. Well, hopefully these are black. I didn't want the silver one. Yes, they're black. They're black. So that's got 1 drill hole there and 1 there. So I'm gonna have to drill some holes in it. Right. Drill holes or glue it on? That is the question. I think a little bit of both. But first, I want to make sure my skirt fits. So let's grab that. Right, here's the skirt. So this says it takes between 5 and 8 millimeter, and perfect. Goes in absolutely perfectly. So cool. Right. Next thing, I think drill a couple of holes and screw it and perhaps glue it at the same time. Might be the way forward. Let me give it a go.
Grease on my hands, coffee gone cold, sun coming up on steel and old roads. She won't start easy, but that's just fine. I brought worse vehicles back to life. Spanners sing, radio low. Every scar's got a story to show. From rust and doors to clean and tight. Yeah, I bring old machines back to life. I'm fixing vehicles one bolt at a time, turning empty vans into places to hide. From bare metal walls to a place called home, built by hand, built to roam. Sound dead and hushes the rain, insulation chasing out the pain. Wires run clean, lights burn bright, every corner done right. Diesel heater breathing warm, cold steel turning weathered and worn, plumbing tight. Water flows, making comfort where nothing grows. I'm building campers piece by piece, turning work vans into quiet peace. Beds and kitchens, showers and light, homes on wheels built right. Beds get built where tools once lay, kitchens rise where walls were gray. Storage fitted, fixtures set, every inch earns its place. Roof vents spinning, let the daylight.
Yeah, I will put it further past. It's still got about another 3 foot, so I'll pull it further past. My awning's only going to go here to here. That's Reggie safe. He's not going nowhere. Right, happy days. That's definitely going to be a 2-person job. It's me pushing and the missus pulling. Fantastic. And some other little details I've done. You've got his address. The Adventures of Dumbbellbee. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. There we go. And the other thing I've also been doing is polishing the outside. So it's, where it was all faded panels, it's now all glossy and shiny. A little bit of elbow grease, and I'm going to get a machine polisher to make the rest of it. Want it shiny. That was flat as a pancake, that is. I want to change those stripes, but very happy. Episode 10 of the van build. Only some little jobs, but it's all coming together now. So as I just showed you, I spent some time the other day polishing the outside. Had some really faded panels. The roof is still pretty faded, so I will remove the roof bars and I will go up there. But I've just ordered from TikTok a handheld cordless machine polisher, so I wouldn't mind getting up there and bringing it right back, and then cutting the paintwork right back. It's only oxidized. It's not a lacquered paint when they paint these. It's just gloss out the can or out the machine in the factory. So I will take it back, a layer of paint, and then polish it, and it'll be gleaming. So that's kind of now made me think, do I need to Raptor spray the outside or wrap the outside? No, I won't need to, because I like the colour. Yellow is my favourite colour, and I didn't actually intend to go out and buy a yellow van. I actually wanted a graphite grey van, but I do like yellow. What are the jobs we've got done? So we've done the wiring, ready for our hookups, and then underneath done the exhaust. That's another little job ticked off. Tick. And we've put the little rail underneath for the awning skirt to go in. That's it. It's just time to go out now and do a little bit of an adventuring. So Sussex next week. We're going next Friday. Head to Sussex, go meet up with the folks and some family. We're only there till Sunday, but we're staying on a nice campsite, so we'll put the whole tent up. We'll get loads of videos of that kind of stuff, and the journey down there with the wife and dogs. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I haven't been back to see my family. I went back to see my dad and stepmum in November. That was my stop off before heading to Heathrow Airport to go to Texas to compete, and then yeah, I haven't seen them since. So that's the plan. Birthday weekend. Birthday's next Monday, so we're going to go up on the 6th, 7th and 8th, come back. But this weekend, Saturday, for a roughy tufty bodybuilder, I'll do a bit of theatre. And first thing I ever went to see when I was about 22, so 29 years ago, do the maths. Yeah, I'm going to be 51 in March. Oh no. Is Miss Saigon. And if you haven't seen Miss Saigon, I mean, the original was bloody epic, but so I'm looking forward to seeing the new cast, because obviously it won't be the old cast. They'll be most probably dead, to be fair. But I'm really looking forward to going and see that in the Theatre Royal in Plymouth. So that's a treat for my birthday from the missus. She's not been to theatre like that. Maybe a bit of panto, and she's up for that. So this is going to be a test if she likes theatre. So yeah, really looking forward to it. The next part on the van build, though, is literally, I think, van shades and roof cage, tent box, and solar panel. That's where I'm at. And graphics on the outside, because I'm now very much close to that. I might go for a conversation tomorrow about that, get some pricing. But that's where I'm at. And I think once I've got those bits done, I need to build a box where the heater is for the storage and to make that look nicer. But other than that, it's there, it's done. And I think if I started work on this, had all the bits and pieces and cracked on, I reckon I could probably have built this in 2, maybe 3 weeks, because I've only been doing it in bits and pieces. So I'm looking forward to building the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Dumbbellbee 2.0. Right. If you like what I'm doing for an old fart in a bus, camper van, please give us a subscribe on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook as The Adventures of Dumbbellbee. Give us a like, hit the notification, and give us some comments. I love a bit of good positive feedback, not that negative crap. If you're putting negative stuff up on people's sites, you've got too much time on your hands, as far as I'm concerned. It's all about supporting everyone, being supported, and enjoying the van life. Things looking forward to: Van Love, the festival, booked in, ready to rock and roll. First festival I've ever been to. There you go. So I'm super excited about that, and a few more trips away. So stay tuned. That's episode 10. Enjoy the music. Listen carefully. Might have made that music, but listen carefully. Enjoy. See you next time.